Welcome. I'm Meredith, and this is the Oasis Spiritual Empowerment Tarot, all about tarot, oracle, and empowering you. And today, I have some exciting mail. I took it out of the package, but I haven't opened it yet. And this is Anatomy of a Witch Oracle, Cards for Body, Mind, and Spirit by Laura Tempest Zakroff. So let's get right in. So this is a new deck. Just came out. It's one of the Llewellyn decks that you saw. I did a video looking at upcoming decks in their magazine. The video had other stuff too, but this is one that stood out to me. So I had to order it. So it comes in a really nice box. And at least I like that the cards can't disappear. This is kind of large, but it's not too big. So I'll probably end up keeping it in the box. Quick look at the guidebook. Wait a minute. What did I just do? We just looked at her, didn't we? My last video. I'm pretty sure it was her. What else did she do? Oh, liminal spirits. Yes. Oh, that's funny. That's interesting. She did a lot. Wow, that's kismet. So, let's take a quick look. Meet the magical body. Basically, the body of the witch has 5 main parts: lung, heart, serpent, bones, and mind. Together, they encapsulate the symbolic essence that helps direct the witch's path. With the lungs, we explore breath as a means to connect with others, establish embodied physical presence, maintain our sovereignty, and perceive invisible influences. And it goes on. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but that's interesting. It talks about the art and the inspiration. There are 7 kinds of cards found within the 48-card deck. They're interrelated, working together to bring you a more precise legend to pinpoint what needs your attention most. The 7 groups are witch anatomy, elements, senses, body being, lunar and solar events, witch work, and magical artifacts. In the booklet for each card, you'll find what group it's from, a description of what you're seeing, interpretations to consider, some keywords, a prescription for the magical body. And it continues. I'm not going to go into all of it, but it's interesting. And then it goes right into the card descriptions, and we'll look at that after we look at the cards. So it does have sources cited, which is always nice. Recommended reading. You can write to the author if you want. Okay. Let's look at these cards. They're so beautiful. From what I've seen. I haven't seen them all, but these are the backs. Look how pretty. So, and they just have that one word on the bottom. Look how beautiful that is. Air. Oh, and just to show you the size. So there, I mean, pretty much what you'd expect in terms of size from an oracle. A good bit taller, wider than standard tarot. Oh, I like that for awake. Oh, and banish. So we have all these different options to banish things. I like that too. I like that. You know, when I was little, I told my mom I wanted to be, instead of a coffin, I wanted to just be buried under the ground and have them plant an apple tree so that as the tree grew, it would like feed on me. And then I'd become part of the apples. And then people would come by and eat the apples, and then I'd be part of them. I was an unusual child. And she told me that it was illegal and I couldn't do that. But, you know, now they have those seeds you can kind of be buried with. That's what the card reminded me of. That's where that came from. This is beautiful. I love this. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I love that too. I do love a good evil eye thing. Love the use of colors. Oh, how beautiful. Love the Hamsa too. This is wonderful. And to me, the artwork is very, very evocative. I'm so sorry. Okay. These are beautiful. Now, I'll tell you, I just going through these, for me, I would very happily read the cards just by themselves. But I'm going to read the guidebook. At least, you know, initially. These are just wonderful. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's fabulous. And, you know, it definitely, apparently there's a whole system. So, the way I work, I will at least entertain the system. That sounds so condescending. I don't mean it that way. I will look at it, see if it, you know, resonates with me. If it does, then I'll use it. And if it doesn't, I will use the cards, you know, the way that feels right. But I am very intrigued by the system. I love these cards so much, though. Wow. Can you see? I mean, that shell is just exquisite. She really just captured it so beautifully. Oh, look at that. So these are the body parts that we were, we were talking about, that I was talking about. Well, some of them. I guess the braid would be part. Well, we'll see. We'll see. So, the cards, they're nice feel. They're not like super glossy. There's a little shine, but they're not like glossy. So they shuffle well. If there were more cards, they would shuffle better. I'm just saying. But but they're good. So it's a stretch for me to overhand, and I have big hands. So you might want to go. But they move beautifully. So let's pick one, and we'll take a look in the guidebook. Just one that maybe feels new moon. Okay. So now there are no numbers. Let's say, is it alphabetical? It is. Yay. So we do have a nice big color image. So for the cards, we get a group, right? This is, yeah. So we get the group description, consider, keywords, and your RX. So for new moon, the group is lunar and solar events. Description: the new moon or dark moon is a void in the starry sky when the moon is almost completely covered by the shadow of the earth. Below the moon, buried beneath the soil, a seed is ensconced, preparing for growth. Consider: the moon may be barely visible in this phase, yet we know a bright crescent will soon emerge. In the absence of the moon's light, we may start to notice the brilliance of the stars in their own right. We can watch the constellations play out their stories as they travel across the night sky. Following the lead of the moon's shadowy space, we can turn our focus inward, finding the seeds of stars within us. We know not to fear the darkness, but rather to embrace it and see the curved mirror of time and space before us. So for keywords, we have darkness, formulate, seed, germinate, and source. Now for the RX, envision the darkness of the new moon as a cloak or blanket to wear upon your soul, protecting and comforting you. Now is not the time to act, but to simply wait and observe. More will be revealed soon. This card is also a call to rest, to be gentle with yourself, and to engage in effective self-care. Well, that's lovely. So let's lay some out so that you can get a feel for how they might look and feel in a spread. Let me move them over a little. I thought maybe I could squeeze a fourth one, but I don't think so. These are really, really lovely. So, and the cardstock is nice. Yeah, I do wish there were more. But I always do. I mean, that's nothing, There could be 100 cards, and I'd probably say, I wish there were more. That's just me. But, they're really lovely. I mean, I just love the artwork, and it really is very, very evocative. And, oh my goodness, can't you just taste the lemon? It's like I can feel, like, the saliva in my mouth, just coming from, this is wonderful. I can almost smell the tea. That's fabulous. Yeah, I'm gonna really enjoy working with this deck. There's something just, I don't know what it is. There's something special about it. It's just, it's like pinging all my senses, which is unusual for me. Sometimes certain cards may ping one sense more than another. But this is almost like a sensory overload, but in a wonderful way. And this is just kind of glancing at these cards, right? I'm moving through pretty quickly, but I don't know. This is a really interesting deck. I'm definitely going to enjoy spending time here. Okay. So now don't go anywhere because we have another drawing. Wow, I really, really like this deck. It's just so lovely. I love that the backgrounds are, a bit different for each one. Feels like that old paper. It's really nice. Love that. Okay. So for this drawing, I'm pretty sure, is the Anna K Tarot. I don't have the box, but I found a pouch. And I do have the book, which, is pristine because I never used it. So just to kind of refresh. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you're new here, I will link the original video in the description where I kind of show all of my tarot and oracle decks that are leaving my collection that I'm basically offering up in giveaways. So for about 10 videos after that video that I'm linking, at the end of the videos, you'll see different decks featured, offered for giveaways. This, I think, is number 6, I think, which means that there should be about 4 left. So you still have time to enter. So, if you're watching this and you want to enter, what I would do is, if you go to that linked video, and then from that one, sorting by, what came after that, find the one that shows this, and it's too late for that one because I'm about to draw for it, but then go to the next video after that, and the one after that. You see what I'm saying? But all the ones that are earlier than this have been drawn for, except, I will say, I was going to do, this is a little out of sequence, because I was going to do the drawing for Spiritual AF. I think that's what it's called. And nobody entered for it. So you can still enter for that one. Yeah. So anyway, let's just get to it. So this is for Anna K. And let's see. Now, if I draw your name, I'll put a comment in reply to your original comment where you, put in for the drawing, and either reply to that or, put a comment in this video. And basically, I'll give you my email. You can send me your information in the email. I'll verify it's you, and then I'll send the deck. So, Sophie, you are the winner. Congratulations. So, Sophie, like I said, I will reply to your comment, and you have about 2 weeks, because I understand sometimes life happens. If I don't get a response in about 2 weeks, I will draw for this again. So, and that goes for all of the, anytime I do a drawing, I think there's one person so far who has not replied yet. So potentially, if too much time goes by, I will draw again. So bear that in mind. But now, until next time, just be wonderful to yourself. Be really, really wonderful, because you deserve the best, only the best, all of the best. And remember to like, share, and subscribe. I always forget to say that. So until next time.